But I'm also fine with saying what I gotta say, and then if y'all still believe the lie, then that's fine too. But how about this? Let's just stop leaking stuff. Let's just stop leaking stuff, y'all. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I don't want to feel, I'm about to keep talking about this, and I also don't want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Like, oh my God, I have a movie coming out. That means a fake movie about to come out. Another thing about the divorce is about to come out. Okay, I have this movie coming out. Oh God, and we're just waiting for something to get, it's too much. It's too much.
Party popper, welcome to Pop Links, where headlines heat up and truth takes center stage. Nobody expected this. Just a short while ago, Teyana Taylor was smiling on magazine covers, praised for being a strong mother, a talented performer, and a woman who had finally found peace after parting ways with her husband, Iman Shumpert. She looked happy, focused, in control. Then out of nowhere, everything collapsed. A video surfaced, first passed around quietly, then spreading like wildfire. It showed Iman in bed with another woman. But it wasn't just any woman, it was Teyana's cousin. That's when the internet completely lost its mind. And sadly, this wasn't some rumor made up for clicks. It was real. Teyana herself caught it on video. The heartbreak was plain to see, and the world couldn't look away, even if it wanted to. People immediately started asking questions. How long had this been going on? Was this a single mistake or something deeper? And why would he do this with someone so close to her? More than anything, everyone was wondering, how is Teyana even holding it together after witnessing something so painful? From the outside, Teyana and Iman always seemed solid. Their relationship felt authentic. Not perfect, but real. They shared sweet moments on social media, brought fans into their world with candid videos, and always had each other's backs. Even after their breakup, they handled it quietly and respectfully, or so we thought. But what Teyana reportedly walked in on has changed everything. Sources close to her say she wasn't even supposed to be home. She had a photo shoot that day, but it was cancelled at the last minute. She came home early without warning, just wanting to relax. But from the moment she stepped inside, she sensed something was wrong. There was a purse on the counter that didn't belong to her. One of Iman's hoodies was lying on the floor. Her gut told her to be on guard. She pulled out her phone, maybe out of instinct, maybe out of suspicion, and started recording as she walked down the hallway. When she opened the bedroom door, what she saw left her speechless. There he was, her husband, shirtless. And there was her cousin, barely covered and clearly panicked. The scream Teyana let out, according to those who've heard the clip, was unlike anything. It was raw. It was pain you could feel in your bones. That video leaked to the public within hours. Nobody knows for sure who shared it. Some say it was someone from Teyana's inner circle, while others think it was leaked by a family member who couldn't stay silent. Either way, the internet exploded. Celebrities began unfollowing Iman. TikTok filled up with emotional reactions. Twitter users broke down the video frame by frame. Everyone had an opinion. But more than the cheating, what stung was who it was with, someone Teyana loved and trusted. Someone who had been at her dinner table. Who had hugged her child. This wasn't just betrayal. It felt like a knife in the back. People started digging into old posts and videos. They found moments where Teyana and her cousin laughed together, memories now turned bitter. Then the digital detectives went even further, pulling up old comments, likes, and suspicious messages between Iman and the cousin. Things that once seemed innocent suddenly looked like red flags we all missed. For a few days, Teyana stayed silent. But eventually, she went live on Instagram. No makeup. No lights. No script. Just a woman in pain, trying to hold herself together. She didn't say anyone's name, but she didn't need to. Her words said it all. I gave my home, my time, my heart, and it still wasn't enough, she said, her voice cracking. At one point, she had to turn away from the camera because the tears were too much. Her followers flooded the comments with love. Thousands of people told her they were praying for her, standing with her, crying with her. Women posted their own stories of heartbreak, finding comfort in knowing they weren't alone. And through it all, Iman said nothing. Not a word. No statement. No apology. Just silence. Eventually, he posted a short message, saying, "We all make mistakes. We're human. Please respect our privacy." But fans weren't buying it. They weren't ready to forgive. To them, this wasn't just a bad decision, it was a deep betrayal. And the fact that he didn't mention Teyana by name, or even apologize directly, only made it worse. Then came the cousin. Instead of apologizing or even staying quiet, she added fuel to the fire. She posted a vague message online. People love to judge when they don't know the whole story. That was all it took to make things boil over. More screenshots started popping up, messages where she appeared to be laughing about the situation, one showing her holding a glass of wine with the caption, "Unbothered." The backlash was immediate. Teyana's family cut her off, unfollowed, blocked. One relative tweeted, "Blood doesn't make you family." The cousin was out, no question about it. And then, whispers of legal action began to surface. Some say Teyana's team is exploring what they can do to protect her, especially since the video went public. Others are warning that this isn't over, not by a long shot. As of now, the internet is still talking. People are still watching the video, analyzing every detail, and hoping Teyana finds healing and peace. She hasn't posted much since, but when she does, the support is loud and clear. This wasn't just gossip. It was a moment that cracked open the surface of what seemed perfect. And it reminded everyone that betrayal doesn't always come from strangers. Sometimes, it's the one sitting right beside you. People close to Teyana said she was seriously thinking about changing her custody agreement with Iman, not because she wanted revenge, but because she didn't feel safe anymore. After everything that happened, she was questioning if she could still trust him, not just as a former partner, but as a father. One person close to her said the idea of co-parenting after this kind of betrayal felt like trying to heal while constantly being hurt again. Meanwhile, companies that once supported Iman started backing away. Some paused their partnerships. Others quietly ended contracts altogether. He stopped appearing in public. No events, no red carpets, no sponsored posts. His presence faded fast. But while his world shrank, Teyana began to slowly rise again. It didn't happen all at once, but day by day, piece by piece, she started regaining her strength. A few days later, she posted a single photo. No caption. Just her in a dim studio. Headphones on, eyes closed, calm, but unreadable. She didn't need to say a word. The image said enough. Her fans felt it immediately. The comments flooded in, turning pain into power. This is how real strength looks. Everyone knew she was hurting. That kind of pain doesn't stay hidden. But even in the middle of heartbreak, she wasn't falling apart. She was growing, healing, working on her music, choosing herself. Just as the situation seemed to be settling, something else surfaced, and this time, there was no doubt about it. A voicemail. Iman's voice, soft and intimate, whispering sweet words, but not to Teyana. The message was for her cousin. Her blood. And the timestamp? It was from weeks before the video leak. This proved it wasn't just one bad decision. It was a full-blown affair, ongoing, secret, and calculated. Any last bit of doubt disappeared. Fans who had tried to give Iman the benefit of the doubt now saw him clearly. He hadn't just been unfaithful, he lied, manipulated, and gaslit Teyana while hiding the truth. And the fact that he did it with someone from her own family? That cut even deeper. But Teyana didn't react online.no tweets. No cryptic Instagram captions. No shady lyrics. She said nothing, and somehow, that silence hit even harder. Her stillness had weight. It was powerful. She chose peace over pettiness and focused on her daughter, her music, and herself. Iman, on the other hand, disappeared completely. No posts. No sightings. Just gone. The cousin tried to save face. She wrote a long message about growth and forgiveness, saying no one's perfect. But the internet wasn't having it, especially after private messages leaked showing that Teyana had asked her months ago about Iman, and she lied to her face. Cold. Confident. Heartless. That lie shattered everything. Brands dropped her. Friends unfollowed. Family cut contact. It wasn't just betrayal, it was the ultimate break of trust. But through it all, Teyana didn't fold. She stood taller. She poured her pain into her work, into her voice, into her art. You could feel it, something powerful was coming. Iman and the cousin? They became the warning story. Proof that sometimes the people you need to watch out for are the ones sitting at your own table. But Teyana? She's still here. Stronger. Wiser. Still standing. Still winning. And she didn't just make it through, she rose above it all. Blackheart, you're officially part of the Lynx family, welcome. If you like what you see, thumbs up, hit that like button to show some love, loudspeakers, share with friends who love real content, speech balloon, drop your thoughts in the comments, we read them all. Bell, and don't forget to subscribe plus turn on the bell icon to never miss what's next.